And the neighbor knocks on my door and says, hey, I think your son's truck's tire is flat. I'm like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Well, you can jack the car up, try to take the tire somewhere and fill it up with air, or you can use the Compressor Pro and you can fill it up right there and get where you need to get to have that tire fixed. This price is $39.95. That is $20 off what our regular price is. We sell the you-know-what out of this because people love it. I own one at my house, and I will tell you, it is perfect for any tire. It is perfect for any beach ball or any air mattress. Matt Davis is back.
I'm done.
Well, why don't you have to sit down there and touch it?
No, I don't have to babysit it. All I do, pull one trigger, let it go. It goes to the preset pressure that I want for that tire. I pulled one trigger, walk away, guy. That's the way you want it.
And it'll turn itself off.
It'll turn itself off. That's it, it's done. I just pumped up that tire by pulling one little button.
It's completely
one little trigger,
pumped up.
Done. It's perfect.
Wow.
You set the pressure that you want.
So
no more of this, guy. This is not a Father's Day present, okay? Don't get me this one for Father's Day.
Where do you plug this thing in?
Yeah, exactly. This is called brute force, right? I think it's a musical instrument. You can get it to squeak sometimes.
But what, I noticed there's no wires on this thing.
No wires. Completely cordless. This is rechargeable. We give you the charger so you can charge this up.
I love this.
Charge up the 12-volt battery, pop it onto the bottom, completely wireless. No more pulling the, feeding the quarters into the big machine and then pulling that cord across your car, scratching your paint to pump up your tires. This is the new and improved version. This is the AirHawk Pro. Everything that you need is on board. When you get this home, you're going to be amazed at how lightweight it is. What it is an air compressor. It brings air in and it compresses it and puts it out the front. Now, here's what you're going to do. Now, I'm going to put this down on the table so I can work with it. But here's what you do. The tube that comes with it is right on top here. All you do is you press it in and you tighten it up. Finger tighten. There's no tools required. So now you're ready to go. You also have these. You've got the this is the regular little...
yeah, that's the needle filler.
That's the needle. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Maybe one more cup of coffee. And then there's the plastic needle that is for the inflatables around the pool or that type of thing, too.
Let's fill something up, baby.
Let's fill something up.
Let's do it.
So
we give you both adapter tips. And let me tell you, I bought one of those little air things from when I had an air mattress, and you had to put 2 giant D batteries in it, and you would go through those things every other time you would do it. It was a waste of money. If I had this and I didn't have this back then, I probably would have used that air mattress more. But if you have things like sports balls, how do you blow those up? Footballs, basketballs. Watch.
How about that? I turned it on. There's a little button here. There's 2 buttons that you set the pressure with. You pull the trigger and that's it. You're done. Walk away. Now, if you get to a pressure and you want to stop, just pull the trigger again and it stops automatically and you're done. Now you're ready to rock. Look at that. How great is that?
Nice.
So when you're taking the kids out to the park and you're playing basketball, you're playing whatever, look, now I'm going to switch out. I'm going to put the plastic needle on the end. Both tips come with it. Both tips come with. And so if you're going out to the pool, you don't have to be huffing and puffing all afternoon. Who needs that on a beautiful, beautiful afternoon? Look at that.
It's the best. Watch. So this could be that raft. Poor Dad out there ready to keel over, trying to blow up a raft. How many times have we all done that?
That's right.
Poor Mom, right? You got your kids out there and they're like, Mom, please blow up the toy for me. And you're like, oh no, watch that. Almost there. And you're there.
Boom,
that's it.
Done. Just like that. No huffing and puffing, no putting quarters into the machine. This works on car. By the way, up to 150 PSI. So if you own a truck, if you're a trucker out there, get this, put this in the back of the truck, and you're ready to go.
Let me show everybody what you get when you order this, because it's a great package. So it comes in this little folding case. So if you need to put this in the car, and by the way, take it in the car. You never know when you're going to get a flat. And listen, you may not be able to fix the flat right there, but you can get air in the tire so you can drive it to a place where you can get it fixed. That's the key. There's nothing to plug in here. This is a rechargeable unit. Notice the base. Base pops off. Charge this up. Locks in, good to go. All your pins are located on board, and the hose is located on board as well. You get 2 of those pins, so whether you're blowing up a basketball or a raft or whatever it is, and I told you, my son had the air mattress when his buddies would sleep over, and boy, that thing, was a pain in the neck. I'd be like, just sleep on the floor, because you'd kill yourself trying to blow the dang thing up, or if you had the little battery-powered one, you had to replace it all the time. this you recharge. This can really save you when you're out there. And if you don't have one for your son or your daughter, get them one. It's a perfect Father's Day gift because it's for this price for only $39. This was $59. The last time I aired it, because I have the old card, it was $49. Yep. So this is as low as it's gone, as far as I know, at $39.95. And with FlexPay, it's going very, very quickly. Already close to 100 of you have already picked it up. So, Matt, I mean, we have tires and inflatable things all around us.
Absolutely. You're talking about every car that you own, every wheelbarrow, every bicycle. There's so many things that we inflate, and we either spend quarters or we spend sweat equity, you know, pumping up those old-fashioned pumps. Who needs to do that? Now you have an inexpensive way to get a cordless compressor. The old compressors are like this, right? My grandfather was a gas station owner. Remember gas stations when they were full service? Yeah. He was a full-service gas station owner.
Look at the difference.
And they had huge compressors.
Or this.
Like that. And this has to plug in, by the way. It's no good on the road.
Right.
But ours comes with you. It's rechargeable. Take it with you. Why is it you never notice the wheel is flat on the wheelbarrow until you load it up? You got a couple hundred pounds of river rock there or whatever, and now you realize that the tire is flat. You don't have to unload the wheelbarrow. All you have to do is attach it. It just screws onto the end. You don't use either one of the needles. You just screw it onto the end, so it works on standard tires, truck tires, wheelbarrows, whatever you have at home. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna press one button. See the blue light comes on there? Now I dial in the pressure. You got plus and minus. It goes all the way up to 150 PSI. You pull the trigger, you walk away. Just walk away. Guy, just walk away.
Watch what happens now.
Look how easy that is. It's filling up the wheelbarrow that is completely full. Look at that. I didn't have to do anything else. I walk away, it'll automatically shut off. So you don't have to sit there and babysit it and say, is it 31 PSI, 32 PSI, whatever it is.
Wow.
You set it, pull the button and forget it.
To me, it is such a smart thing. And, you know, when you think about it, it just turned itself off, as you see. When you preset it, you don't have to babysit it. I've had one of those bike tire things, you know, where you have to fill the bike tire and you got to pump it. What a pain. Who has time for that? Push a trigger, pull a trigger, and you're good to go. You can do it manually, where you just, you know, you feel how full you want it. A lot of people do that with basketballs and especially footballs. You're trying to get a good grip. Then of course you'll go full out when you're doing beach balls and things like that. And all you do is just adjust the tips. So there's two tips that you would use. You have the needle, which is used, you know, for sports balls and things like that. And then what Matt's putting on there is just the inflatable tip for, you know, rubber balls and mattresses and things like that. Whatever you need to do.
Yeah, if you have an inflatable mattress,
probably use it for balloons too.
Absolutely, why not? And again, you control the power. All you do is turn on, push the button. And you can see there's the little blue light comes on. Now you can adjust what kind of PSI you want. That just stands for pressure, pounds per square inch. Look how easy that is. Whoopsie. There we go.
I have nothing to say. I'm just amazed. I'm amazed. I'm standing here in awe. Well, because normally you'd have to. Listen,
I'd be out of breath by now.
Y'all got kids, everybody.
You're a big, strapping young man.
You got to blow. Every one of us has had to blow up one of these things for a kid.
If you've got kids.
You get to the beach, and all you want to do is you want to lay on your thing, have something to drink, and just chill. And you get there, and your kid says, "Daddy, here, hold on. Let me look at this. Let me go get this one."
Grab the. Here's the foot. Oh, yeah.
Lousy freaking Florida Gator.
That's an hour and a half later.
Your kid comes up and he goes, Dad,
can you inflate my the alligator?
Blow this alligator up. Sorry, now if I had to blow this alligator up, what would happen is in about 30 minutes, my lifeless body would be laying down there with my mouth in the sand and I'd be choking, or I could get the air hawk compressor and see, you'll bring that to the beach.
Why not?
You wouldn't bring that other one, the big giant one.
And by the way, if you're thinking, well, what happens if the charge is out? We even give you on a little attachment that you place on here. It plugs into a 12-volt outlet. Did you know that we give you one of those?
I knew that.
It goes into the 12-volt outlet, so in the back of your car, whatever, you can plug it in and get automatic power whenever you need it the most. So it either charges up.
Where's the plug?
Right there. Grab that one.
So here it is.
See this one? It looks like a regular battery, but when I put this one on, and again, this is all included. You don't have to buy this separate.
And it charges in your car.
This comes out, and you can charge it in your car. How smart is that?
That is so smart.
Huh? So you take this with you camping, take it with you to the beach, take it with you to the park.
And it'll always be charging when you're not using it, so you'll always have it ready to go. We just went over 5,400 of these spoken for.
Holy cow.
It's a great, listen, it doesn't even have to be Father's Day. I mean, you can get this for anybody. If mom wants one of these, I mean, how many times is you know, are you there with, and you're maybe, you know, you're a grandma, and grandpa's not around, or there is no grandpa, you know, grandpa can't help out anymore for whatever reason. What you want to do is you want to be able to do it yourself, and that's what this empowers you to do. But if you just spent the $39 so that you didn't have to, you know, I was trying to think about it. You know what happened the other day?
What happened?
Is that Danny had that flat tire, right? And so I was saying to myself, if you don't have a way to fill up a tire, you've got to either call a tow truck.
Right.
You know, maybe you're lucky enough to have one of those roadside services, but they still take an hour, 2 hours to get there. The bottom line is you want to get enough air in that tire to be able to take it to a place to pump it up or to get it fixed. So this saves you that money of having to call somebody to come and either tow your car, take the tire off. It saves you time, it saves you money. That's the bottom line with this. We've got about 2 minutes left.
Uh-oh.
If you'd like to know what we're talking about, it's the Air Hawk compressor. And this is an amazing item. When this first came out, it was $59.95. I bought it right out of the gate because I was like, you know what?
So did I.
I've always wanted something that was compact and small, that I didn't have to plug in. Because let me tell you, the first time I bought bikes when I was here in Florida, the bike shop will sell you this. They'll be like, well, you never know you're going to need to. First of all, you can't take this with you when you're biking. You can take that in your backpack while you're on your bike.
Yeah.
In case you get a flat tire.
And look at it. By the way, there's a little light here, too. I'll turn this off so you can hear me, but there's a little light built into the end as well that comes on. So if you have a flat or a low tire in the middle of the night,
flats come in the dark.
Outside,
in the dark, they come in the dark.
They do come in the dark.
Yes, they do.
And now you can pump it up easy peasy. If you're just joining us, cordless. You're not seeing me go and run and have to plug this in. This is everything that you get. You get the battery that you can recharge. You get the different adapters that you need.
Here's the charger.
You can get the 12-volt adapter.
Underneath.
Plus the carrying case, which isn't usually included.
Yeah,
so now you've got everything.
And when I was talking